So if you've got your affiliate side set and sorted, if you've got your affiliate side working at a really strong rate, if your affiliate program's going well, what I want you to also think about is turning some people down when they want your product or service. And if you're sat there now freaking out thinking, I can't go, turning people down for my product or service, that's exactly the reason why this is going to be really, really important for you. Because if you're sat at a stage within your business where every single time a client comes your way, you're latching onto that person having to buy your product or service, you will end up, unless it's a product-based service, we're talking about service industries, you're going to end up pitching and selling to people that don't necessarily sit as a right fit. Now, on our database, we have a list of 11 contractors, but I also have 4 coaches that coach, but they coach differently to what I do right now. Now, here's the benefit. Last month, I made £750 just from doing this with coaches. So one of the coaches that I recommend for people out there, he's a good fit for people, but his total price is £1,000. And that's for 4 months worth of coaching. You don't get him all the time, right? So I was getting quite a lot of people that were coming my way that weren't a good fit for me, weren't going to get the exact results for me. They weren't my ideal avatar. So what we ended up doing was thinking, okay, instead of me talking to these people all the time, getting them on board and only half delivering results, I only want to deal with people that we're going to get massive results for. So what I should do this? I'm going to contact other people that are in my industry that do similar to me, but aren't exactly the same as me. Different price budget, different industries. And I'm going to build a relationship up with those people. And then you say to those people, hey, I keep getting people coming across my door that aren't a good fit for me, but I think they could be a good fit for you. Is it financially worthwhile me sending them over to you? Ask the big question. Now, if they say no, don't worry about it. Find someone else. But you'll be really surprised. Out of the 4 people we now have that I occasionally put business over to, I've only ever asked 6 people. 2 of them said, oh, no, I'm too busy as it is, which I'm not sure if they really are. But one of them turned around to me and said, yeah, sure. If you, anyone you send over, I'll give you £250. But they start. And all that happens is the first month, that money's mine, and I get it on the end of the second month, in case they sort of stopped in that first month. Because they're not having to market to get that client. There's no cost, there's no like and trust that's needed because they've already come referred from me. So if someone knows me and I say no to them, but I'll introduce you to someone else, they're far more likely to buy from that person. Now, here's the additional bonus. One of the clients recently, but I said, no, I'm not a good fit for you. Would you like me to introduce to someone who I would trust in exactly what you need? They said yes. I introduced them to someone else. They got great results. I get a phone call at the office, and this is what happened. The guy said to me, hey, you haven't dealt with me before, but you turned one of my friends down. This is exactly what he said. You turned one of my friends down, but you put him onto someone else and he had a great experience. My friend said, I'm a great fit for you because we're both really loud. And I laughed. We had a conversation. He was exactly what I needed as a client. That client's a £12,000 client for me. And I only got him because I turned down the £250 guy. By putting it out there and doing the right thing for that person, it opened up the door because it shined more about how much I'm likable, how much I can be trusted, how much I'm a man of my word, how much I'm only looking for my certain avatar to work with. So instead of them thinking this was a waste of my time, you can think now, okay, great. And you can then, if you're a coach especially, anytime someone comes on, our pre-qualification can be a lot lighter. In the first part of our conversation on our qualification questions, we ask a budget. if you were to start at coaching, would you start at 250, 1,000, 10,000, 50,000? So now, if they come on at £250 and we think, okay, well, that's not really going to be a good fit for us if that's their total amount of investment, we now can just immediately contact that person and say, hey, we're probably not at the right budget level for you, but we can introduce you to someone else around this budget if that helps. Now we don't even have to have that phone conversation. Or you have a phone conversation at the start, but you bring that up. Hey, I noticed on the list when you filled out the form, but you think ideally you want to spend around £250. We're far more expensive than that, but our values are just as high. Would you like to carry on the conversation with us to see if we're a good fit? Or would you like us just to introduce you to that person to get you moving forward, to get you in front of the person that's a better fit in the budget for you? Now that alone, £750 last month. Sorry, not last month, November. December was very quiet. But in November, £750. So think about it in your business now. Who's a competitor in your business? Who's a person who is in your industry, similar to your industry, or just outside? But if that lead came in, you could build a referral partnership up with that person that could be worth money to you. Now work out your contractors. Work out those people that are out there, but you can get the results that you need to get to that next stage. With all the 11 contractors that we've got now, if we only use them once, twice a month, but we send them 5 clients a month, we'll get a lot of that work back as free work. Because if they don't want to pay us, they say, listen, if you send me 5 clients, we'll do X for free. We'll do these carousels for free. I'll edit 5 videos for you. So suddenly you're lowering your outgoings off the back of what you are actually trying to do. And for me, I personally think that's one of the best things you can do. So in short,